Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. In today's video, I wanted to showcase some of my favorite active career mods, and I thought maybe you're gonna be interested in some of them. If you are, I'm gonna leave all of the links of the mods that I mentioned below in the description box. Make sure to stick around to the end of this video because I'm gonna be showcasing one of the honestly best mods ever created in The Sims, because it can make all of the careers that are already in the game active, so you can actually go with your sim to the office or whatever and participate in the tasks and socialize with your coworkers and much more. So without further ado, let's jump into the video and look at some of these mods. So the first mod I wanted to show you is the iconic modeling agency mod by Grumpy. I love this mod because it fits really well with my Sims aesthetics. It's like bougie, it has all the glamour that comes with the modeling career. So if you're into that, then I think you're really gonna like this mod. So first up, let's talk about some of the new features that this mod brings. Obviously, the main one is that it introduces an active career in modeling. So your sim can become a model and work their way up the ladder, and you in turn can actually go to work with your sim to complete tasks and converse with the co-workers and so on. Another thing that this mod adds is the modeling skill, and in order to be successful in your career, you do need to progress and level up that skill for your sim. It also adds a bunch of new interactions that we're going to explore. So to showcase this mod, I'm going to be using Miss Kylie Jenner, created by Bubbly Simsy. She is absolutely stunning. I don't know, honestly, how creators do such an amazing job with creating Sims, but she literally looks like Kylie Jenner. I did rename her. Her name in this game is Kiera Valdez. So she wants to become a model, and we are going to go ahead and make her join a career in modeling. So to do that, we're just going to go into career section and find a job. So as you can see, here's the modeling career that you can join. It says you are now a model for the Iconic Model Agency. Increase your modeling skill to gain money, fame, and reputation. The Iconic Modeling Agency is the best place to become a famous worldwide model. Invite your boss after work at 8 p.m. to organize VIP parties and meet the greatest celebrities. Choose the most interesting contracts to become rich and famous. The Catwalk Center is a different place where you can walk on fashion shows and show really nice high fashion outfits. Once you'll reach the highest career level, invite your boss at home after work and you'll be able to organize a fashion show event. How exciting is that? So for level 1, your working days are from Wednesday to Saturday. You get 220 simoleons per hour, and your work day is from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So let's go ahead and join this career. So work for Kiera will be in 5 days. So this mod also adds a new computer interaction, which is increased modeling skill, which we need to do to progress in our career. 2 things we can do is find out about competition and look at trends. So why don't we go ahead and find out about our competition? So as you can see, we acquired the modeling skill. Kiera can now focus on the modeling skill in order to unlock more interesting contracts and more reputation and fame. She also gained fame from that. There's also a new app that gets downloaded onto your Sim's phone, which you can access through clicking on this IMA icon. As you progress further, you will be able to ask for a gym trainer, so you can have your own private PT sessions, which is really exciting. You can book an appointment with a nutritionist, and it says once you get hired by the Iconic Model Agency, you must plan an appointment with the nutritionist your boss asked you to do so. You can also call celebrities, choose a contract, register on the agency's website, take selfies with celebrities, go to fashion show, and go to VIP party. So all of these is very exciting, but first of all, let me go ahead and register Kiera on the agency's website. It says, by registering on the agency's website, your portfolio will be visible to representatives of different brands in partnership with iconic agencies, such as Shein, H&M, Zara, Levi's, Audi, BMW, Vogue, Cartier, Chanel, and Versace. That is all so exciting, honestly. So let's go ahead and do that. So we get a pop-up saying, congratulations, your portfolio is now visible on the Iconic Agency's website. Expect to receive calls and gain recognition soon. Keep your portfolio updated regularly to be seen by the most prestigious brands. So now that Kiera is registered on the modeling agency website, she will get calls from brands depending on the level she is. So the higher level she is in her career, the higher brands she will be able to work with. So she would be starting with Shein and working her way up to Cartier, I believe. But before they contact her, we can actually go ahead and choose a contract ourselves, which also gives you some fame points. She'll just call the representative of the agency and ask to sign a contract deal. So as you can see currently, because she's only level 1, the only company that she can work with is Shein. So let's make her go and do that. Now this is a rabbit hole option, so she will go to the photo shoot and to talk with the representative of Shein. We will not be able to follow her there, but she will get a moodlet when she comes back, and I will show you that in just a second. So Kiera is now back, and we got a pop-up saying, Shein brand, thank you for your collaboration. You received money, fame, reputation, and an improvement of the modeling skill. So that's nice. And she also got a buff which says so many compliments from performing all the tasks for the contract. And it made her feel flirty as well. So it says, someone important kept complimenting me during the photo shoot. Let's plan a date with this person, right? Okay, calm down. So I have now cheated Kiera's level of her career. She was on level 1. I put her on the highest level, which is level 5, and she got a pop-up saying that she's been promoted. She'll now make an additional 440 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 660 simoleons per hour. So that's a big jump. So it means at the highest level of the modeling career, you will be making 660 simoleons per hour, which is quite a lot, not gonna lie. She also has promotional tasks she needs to complete, which is reach level 8 of charisma skill, reach level 10 of modeling skill, become a 5-star celebrity, and have a photo shoot, which we will do, and I'll show you when we actually go to the office. Now I'm just gonna skip forward the time so we can go and look at the agency. Now this is a model agency lot that comes with the mod, and I'm just gonna show you quickly how it looks like. I'm pretty sure this one is CC free, so if you don't use any custom content, then it's gonna be amazing because you're not gonna have to download any particular pieces of CC. So this is the reception area here. Then you have a few offices where I believe the boss of the company is gonna work at and have meetings with other agencies and the models. There is a seating area over here. There's also a place where the models can socialize and grab a bite to eat or have a little coffee, work on some of their skills potentially on the computer. So on the second floor, there is a makeup and makeover station. So I believe this is where you can try on some of the pieces that your model is going to be showcasing, and then you can also get your makeup and hair done by a professional stylist that works at the agency. There's also 2 photo shoot areas. So this is the big one where you're going to be taking photos for all those ads that you're going to be involved in, and then there's also the second one that you can also use. And of course, no modeling agency will be complete without the gym. So you can level up your fitness skill using this gym that comes with this lot. Again, this is a CC free lot. So if you don't want to go and download a bunch of new CC, this is absolutely perfect. Now, when placing this lot or any other lot that you want to use as a modeling agency, you need to make sure that you change the lot type. So when you click on it, it's going to give you an option to put an iconic model agency. Make sure you change the lot venue to iconic model agency, so when it's time to go to work with your sim, you can follow with them. Alright, so Kiera has made it to her modeling agency. Let me just show you the building that she's gonna be working at. This is a curve modeling agency made by Baby Girl 123. It's absolutely amazing. You can like hire a vendor, so they come here to get you your coffee. But aside from that, we are gonna go inside. Again, it's just like, it's so pretty in here. Very beige, very neutral tones, minimalistic. Like, look at that. So when your sim gets to work, you get certain tasks that you need to complete in order to get the gold medal, gold star, I'm not sure, so that you can level up in your career. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it because I do want you to go and explore this mod on your own if you're interested in downloading it. But as you can see, some of the things that Kiera needs to do today is complete a photo shoot, which is going to be the main event. Then add to Instagram story, ask for a makeover, ask for a gym trainer. So as you complete these tasks, new tasks will pop up. So it really is so lovely for the gameplay and storytelling. It just adds this bit of realism and something else to do with your game. So for example, to ask for a gym trainer, as I've shown you previously, you can go on the modeling agency app and do that. Also book an appointment with nutritionist and so on. So I'm just going to cheat through this to show you some of the other tasks that you might get when at work. So for example, now we have chat with models, and it's perfect because I wanted to show you some of the social interactions that this mod also adds into the game. So let's go ahead and find the models. So a perfect addition to this mod is that it adds NPCs into the model agency. So it generates different models, bosses, photographers, and stylists so you can interact with them. So for example, meet Kendall Bestas. She's the model, so we can have new interaction with her because she is in the model agency as well. So here you have chat with models, and you have different options to choose from. You have ask about favorite style, ask about requested meals, ask about famous acquaintances, congratulate for the last successful photo shoot, talk about photo shoot, and talk about VIP parties. So why don't we go ahead and try one of these? A great thing about it for the storytelling purposes is that it adds different moodlets to your sim. Depending on who they talk about it with, depending on what they talk about, your sim is going to get a different moodlet. So as you can see now, Kendall and Kiera are talking about the best VIP parties that they've been on. Kiera got a new moodlet. Any ideas for the next VIP party? I hope it will take place on an island. No, wait. In the most beautiful city. So I just love this because then you can spin off the story, you know, and add a bit of depth to your sim's life. And as you can see, we now have a new task that we need to do. It is chat with the boss. So let's find where our boss is. Pretty sure this is another model as well. And this is the boss. This is the boss of the modeling agency, Salima Jones. And I'll show you the interactions that you can have with the boss. I don't know why she's thinking about Kendall, and it doesn't look like she's happy about it. But if you go and find the chat with the boss interaction, there are different things again that you can talk about. You can ask what to wear for a photo shoot, ask for modeling tips, ask for more details about VIP parties, ask questions about agency, talk about pros and cons of being a model, or thank for the gift. So why don't we ask questions about the agency and see what Salima has to say about it? Kiera is now asking her boss about the agency, and the pop-up says our agency is very demanding. Here you will find on the first floor everything you need to relax and admire our gallery on display for all to see. Upstairs you will find a fully equipped gym, 2 rooms specifically designed for a photo shoot, and the styling area where Mina, our makeup artist, will personally take care of you. Our photographer will also be present at the agency and will perform all the photo shootings. Once you'll reach the highest career level, you'll be the muse, and you will walk for a fashion show at our catwalk center. So obviously this pop-up is generated for the original lot that was built by the creator, Grumpy, but since we're using a different lot, it obviously doesn't match the layout of this property that we're on. Oh, and Kiera has learned that Salima is a beauty lover, which makes sense. Moving on from this, I want to show you how you can get a photo shoot done at the modeling agency and also ask for a makeover from the stylist. The stylist also is on the lot. They spawn in the modeling agency for any makeovers or touch-ups that the models need. And this is Rachel Geary, the stylist for our modeling agency. And I think before the photo shoot, we can ask Rachel to give us a makeover. You will need to place this makeup station to be able to use it. And here we can ask it says Mina because I think that is the generated NPC that would spawn, but mine is a pre-made sim, so her name is different. But we can ask the stylist for makeup or for the hairstyle. So why don't we ask Rachel for a new hairstyle for this photo shoot? So your sims will just come to this makeup station and the stylist will start working on your model. I just love this so much. Like, I wish we had this in the base game because it's so cool, honestly. Okay, very edgy, Kiera. Thank you, Rachel. That looks very punk rock. That's giving a bit of emo vibes, but I'm here for it. Just look at the intricate details of these animations as well. I'm not sure if this interaction comes with this mod or if it's a different mod. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure if you go on Grumpy's Patreon page, it says and explains everything in more detail there about any additional mods you might need. Okay, I love this. I absolutely love this hairstyle on her. Yes, amazing. She looks so classy, like a Pilates Porsche mom. Now that she has her makeup done, we can start the photo shoot. To do that, you'll just need to place these photo studio placements. I'm not sure, markers, what they're called, and a camera. Any camera that is in the Sims game will also work, so you don't need a CC for that. What you'll want to do is ask your model to wait for a photographer. Kiera is standing here waiting for a photographer. I do want to ask Kiera to first change her outfit because I'm sure you're not going to be taking photos in the sunglasses. But let's change her outfit into... We're just going to be taking headshots. So just a basic... Oh, she changed her hair. No. Oh, well, that's fine. So again, you'll wait for the photographer. While your model is waiting, the next thing you'll want to do is press on the camera and call over a photographer. And then you have the option to call the photographer that is on the lot for this modeling agency. And the photographer is going to be taking pictures of your model. Or if, for example, you have a few models here, you can click on them as well. You can leave it like that. Or what I personally like to do is to pose my models with custom poses that I have in the game. So for this, I think I'm going to choose the modeling animation by Steven Studios. So she's going to be performing those poses while the photographer is going to come and take photos of her. And when the photographer comes, you will be able to control the camera and take photos that you want of your model yourself. So look how gorgeous Kiera looks. We're going to take a few headshot photos. You go, girl. So cute. And this is the way to have a photo shoot at your modeling agency. So as you can see, we completed the main task of the day and earned a gold coin or a star. I think those are the main things I wanted to show you from working at the modeling agency, because I do want to leave some of the things for you to explore on your own. And now we're going to jump back and go back home with Kiera. I also wanted to quickly show you some other parts of the mod that you can explore on your own, which is a fashion show. So as you can see right now, Kiera is walking the catwalk. And again, you have certain tasks that you need to complete to have a successful catwalk. I just think it's so lovely. If you're interested in fashion, modeling, or anything in that area, I think you're really gonna love this. And last but not least is the VIP parties. Currently, as you can see, Kiera is at the VIP party and it's filled with celebrities. Another thing I absolutely love about this mod is that it actually lets you talk to the celebrities without you having to attempt introduction and, you know, the celebrity just literally blowing you off. Because you're connected with the model agency, you are able to talk with the celebrities, and there's a new interaction that you can see on the screen here. There are different things that you can talk about with the celebrities. It also gives you different moodlets depending on what you talked about. So for example, here we got the iconic model agency organizes VIP parties. Want to join? You won't be disappointed. Oh, you went to the Met Gala last month? How was it? Like, it just adds, again, for storytelling purposes, a bit of depth for your game. And an amazing thing is that you build rapport, you build the relationship with the celebrity. And as you can see, for example, here, Kiera has become friends with Dmitry Paskov after they talked about some, I don't know, celebrity stuff. And you can also see that in her relationship panel that they're really okay, their friendship grew really strong. Now that we've covered everything on the model agency mod, the next mod that I wanted to showcase is the lawyer careers mod by Kiara Sims 4. And I'm so excited to share this because I've posted it before on my TikTok and it seems like it got a lot of interest from people. So you might be interested in how exactly the playthrough of this mod works like. So this is Gia Rhodes. She is a prominent lawyer in San Myshuno, and she's going to be showing us around her office and what she does on a day-to-day basis. So let's see how it goes. For this mod, you have 10 levels, starting with legal process server and ending as a chief of justice, which is the highest rank. You go through all of these by excelling at your job, doing promotional tasks, and also working on your skills. Currently, her work starts at 8 a.m. It's 8:08, so let's go to work with her. As we get to her office, it says paralegal. Welcome, Gia Rhodes. You have now reached the paralegal level. You finally get to complete work relating to cases and casework. I'm not sure what's going on with the Anna Guthrie. Is she a robot? What is going on with her? What is this? Oh well. Let's see. These are our colleagues. It's a defense attorney, another defense attorney, and a legal assistant. Amazing. As I've mentioned, Gia is a paralegal, which is a level 4 out of 10 levels in the lawyer career. And again, you will get certain tasks to complete during your workday. For example, research case law and grab a snack. To research case law, we can use the computer interactions that this mod has. So in the career section, you have the law career, and then we can research case law or file court documents. And this is just because we are still on a low level of our career. And now Gia will be researching case law. After you finish researching the case law, you'll get a pop-up saying case law research. It's important to maintain my knowledge with laws from previous cases before making my next legal move. And now she has a request to file court documents. Again, you will be able to do this through the interaction menu here and just file the court documents. I'm just going to cheat through it to show you some of the other tasks you might get. For example, chat with coworkers, have a cup of coffee, and so on. This mod, just like the previous mod, adds social interactions to the game, and now we are able to discuss law and legal cases with our coworkers and with our friends as well. Why don't we say hello to one of the coworkers? Oh, they liked each other. That's nice. And now, if we go to the menu, you're gonna see the law career interaction, and you can chat about scandalous lawsuit or discuss complex case law. And this is a prosecutor. Okay, so she might be able to give us some insight into what's going on because Gia is only a paralegal for now. And Gia got a moodlet case law discussion, which made her focused. It's nice to have conversation about case law. Case law are important judicial decisions that are based on previous case decisions. So these are some of the things that you're going to encounter and you're going to have to do to progress in your lawyer career. And as you can see, you have promotion tasks like reach level 4 research and debate team, pass the lawyer's exam, and other interactions that you can find for the lawyer career is in the business section on your phone. So what you can do is take the lawyer exam. To become a certified barrister, a sim must first pass the lawyer's exam. This can be completed by using your phone to travel to the exam. This is going to be a rabbit hole option, so I'm not going to show you this in the video because it's already getting so long, but you can go ahead and do that and explore the mod. If you're interested in the lawyer career, I think you're going to like the idea of having your sim do the same thing and follow them to their job. Now Gia is home, it's the next day, and I want to show you what your workday will entail once you progress further in your career. Now I have cheated her to a promising attorney, and in 30 minutes she's gonna head off to her office. As you climb the ladder, you will actually switch the offices that you work at. So in the beginning, you will work with other attorneys and other professionals. And as you become a more famous and more high-end attorney, you will get your own office, which is super exciting. I've built this office for Gia myself, and You'll see it in just a few seconds. I'm so excited to play in it because it's just, if I might say so myself, it's just perfect. So now, as a promising attorney, which is a level 7 of her career, she will be working in her own office with her own legal assistant. And the tasks will also change. As you can see, promotional tasks already changed. And now she needs to reach level 7 of research and debate skill, which she has already done, and also attend the trial 4 times. Again, the pop-up has come up and we're going to join Gia in her workday. We have arrived to her new office and it says official lawyer. Gia Rhodes is now a lawyer. It is time to meet some prospective clients, offer legal representation, attend some trials, and see if you can win cases on behalf of your client. Good luck because you will need it. Okay, let's go. So this is the office that I have made for her. Let me just quickly show you around. This is the reception area, and then we have a waiting room area kind of thing. You can grab some water or some champagne if you have one the case. And then we have this little kitchen where the staff grabs lunch or snacks. I just think it's so pretty and so girly. I don't know, I love it. And this is the main office for Gia. Again, very neutral and minimalistic. It says, I love the plaque that says CEO mother and the businesswoman. This is her desk area, and yeah, this is her little office space. As you see, Gia has now some of the tasks that she needs to complete, like attend a deposition, craft legal argument, grab a snack. And I think we're going to start with crafting a legal argument. To do that, again, you can use the interaction on the computer, go to careers, law career, and then you have options to research case law, craft legal argument, file court document, or file a legal motion. Currently, she is crafting a legal argument and also talking to her legal assistant. I have also spotted that there is a prospective client on the law. It's Aya Mori, and I believe that we can secure a deal with her to represent her in any cases that she might be interested in. So I'm just going to speed up the time to make her finish the legal argument, and then we're going to talk to the prospective client. So now that Gia has finished crafting the legal argument, why don't we introduce ourselves to this potential client? Let's have a polite introduction. Yeah, I think they're gonna go into the reception area. Nice. Okay. And now we have an option to, again, use the law career interaction and chat about scandalous lawsuit, discuss complex case law, meet prospective client, or offer legal representation. So let's first meet the prospective client and ask her what is it she's looking for, what kind of representation she wants, and what are some of her concerns. So the client just said, "You're so fun to be around. I really enjoy spending time with you, and I hope you feel the same way about me too." Okay. Now that we have met Aya, why don't we offer to represent her? Oh, new client obtained. Gia has acquired Aya as a client. More client means more responsibility, but that also means more earnings. This is so exciting, like to meet prospective clients, to like sometimes you're not gonna get it, sometimes they will refuse to work with you, but when you do, it's just, you know, a nice feeling. I think it also depends on your charisma level. The higher the level of your charisma, the more likely you are to obtain a new client. Okay, now that we have secured a new client, we can file a legal motion and then attend a deposition. In order to attend a deposition, you're going to have to use the interaction on your phone, go on business, and then attend a trial. It is a rabbit hole option, so Gia is going to go to a trial on her own, but she will get a moodlet once she comes back. And she got a new moodlet represent from acquiring a client. With another client to represent, Gia is becoming a more prominent and sought after lawyer. Now Gia is off to the trial and we're just gonna wait for her to come back. Gia is finally back, and it actually took such a long time. It took about 3 hours for the trial, which I guess is quite realistic because obviously it's not going to be like 20 some minutes for the trial. But yeah, bear in mind it takes a long time, so we don't have a lot of time left at work. And Gia did get a moodlet saying the trial is now over and I gave it my best shot on behalf of my client. Hope the verdict goes my way. So I believe now in order to get the verdict, we need to check it on our computer, but then the clerk of the courthouse is gonna call us with the verdict when we are at home. So why don't you sit down, and if we go to the career section again, there should be a new, yeah, here, the check verdict status. Oh, that doesn't look good. I completely forgot about this new prospective client that we haven't met yet. Okay, we got a pop-up saying the jury is still debating the case. The court clerk will message you when a verdict is reached. You can now head home for the day after a long day of attending trial. So why don't we just head home now and wait for the trial verdict? Okay, we're getting a call. This is a court clerk letting you know a verdict has been reached. Please return to the courtroom immediately. Okay, I'm nervous, but I'm on my way. Thank you. I'll be there shortly. Go on, Gia. So now that we know that the verdict has been reached, we again go to the business section of the phone, and then you have an option to attend verdict reading. The verdict will be read soon. Have you won or lost the case is the only question. Go ahead, girl. Good luck. And she also got moodlets, a verdict confidence from awaiting a verdict. A verdict is coming soon, and although I am nervous, I feel confident. That's good for you. But she's also feeling tense from the verdict being reached. The news of a verdict being reached puts everyone on edge, including me. Okay, good luck, Gia. You've got it, girl. Come back with a win. Okay, she's back and we got a pop-up. The results of the case have been announced. You are on the defense team in this case, and your defense team was declared a winner as the defendant was found not guilty. Oh my god, congratulations. She is feeling confident because she won a case. Gia's hard work has paid off and the jury agreed. So this is just so amazing. Yay. Her first case has been won. Now that I have shown you most of the lawyer career, I'm gonna quickly showcase the highest level of the career, which is the Chief of Justice, and some of the things that you will be expected to do as a Chief of Justice. When you are promoted to a Chief of Justice, you will make 450 simoleons per hour. You also will receive a 2,200 simoleon bonus. You will be on a scale of 1 to Justice. I'm not sure what that means. And our next working day is going to be tomorrow at 9 a.m. Now, when you arrive at the Supreme Court, you get a pop-up saying Chief of Justice. Gia Road has made it to the highest level of the lawyer career. You preside over the Supreme Court and you are the highest judicial officer of the Sim Nation. Again, you're gonna have certain tasks you need to complete. For example, here you need to make rulings. One can't be a judge and not make rulings. Use the Law Career Pie menu to issue some rulings. Then write Supreme Court opinion. Time to write an opinion piece explaining some of your Supreme Court rulings. And of course, grab a snack. It gives you some interesting interactions as well. Again, you can research case law, legal issues, file court documents, make rulings, read pleadings, and write Supreme Court opinion. So let's go ahead and make rulings because that's one of the tasks that we need to do. And as you make the rulings, you actually get an interactive pop-ups that come up as your sim is coming up with the decisions. Here we got defendant stands accused of stealing a cooling pie from a window sill. On the charge of theft, how do you find? And you can actually rule whether it's guilty or not guilty. So let's go ahead and say not guilty. Then we have another one. Defendant stands accused of impersonating Father Winter and climbing down the chimney in August. On the charge of trespassing, how do you find? Guilty. And another one. Defendant stands accused of digging for fossils in a public park with industrial equipment. On the charge of vandalism and theft, how do you find? Not guilty. And it also gives you the logic skill level up. As you can see, this mod adds another layer and another depth to your game by allowing you to climb the ladder of your career. So as you started off with like a paralegal or a legal assistant, and then you work your way up to become an adept attorney, and then finally you can become a Supreme Court judge, which I think is just so amazing that you can experience that and you can have a playthrough with your Sims as a judge. In the business section of your phone, you can actually find more interactions. For example, you can visit a university law class. A law professor has invited you to visit and mingle with current law students. So you can go and impart your knowledge that you have gained throughout your career on university students. This is a rabbit hole option though, but it is nice to have these options, and also you get a moodlets once your sim comes back. You can also preside over cases. Duty calls for you to preside over a case. You will attend trial and make sure the case is heard based on the facts and the law. Also a rabbit hole option, but will get a moodlet. You can become a guest speaker at university about law. You've been invited by a law professor to speak to a class of law students. Like, how exciting is that? And it's so great for storytelling purposes and also for your own gameplay. I just absolutely love it. You also get other Sims as your co-workers. You get associate justice, and look at how they all wearing outfits. You have a law clerk. Here is another associate justice. Again, remember, we are the chief of justice, so we're like the top dog. And you also have a law clerk. So I guess this is like a stenographer who's going to be taking notes of the cases that are happening. I also wanted to show you the lot that I'm using for the Supreme Court building. This is an amazing lot by this creator, and it's just, look at the details of it. It's CC free, and it's just perfect for this gameplay, honestly. Now that I have shown you quickly the Chief of Justice, and this kind of sums up the Law Career mod by Kiara Sims for Mods, I really highly recommend that you try out this mod and explore it on your own and see if you like it. It is free to download, and I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below. Now, this next mod is the most exciting mod for me to show you. This is the Turbo Careers mod by Zerbo, and honestly, the creator has done an amazing job with this mod, and I think it's the best add-on for the Get to Work expansion pack. This mod allows certain careers that come with Get to Work expansion pack to become active. I don't know why this is not something that already comes with the pack, but here we are. We have a mod that allows you to go to work for the careers that come with the Get to Work pack. To do this, you need to make sure that you place a law and change the venue type to the career that you want to play as. So for example, meet Kumiko Imai. She is a writer and she works at publishing. We are going to follow her to work. As you know, with the Get to Work expansion pack, writer career is a rabbit hole. So when it comes time to go to work, your sim just goes and you are unable to follow them. However, this mod, you can place and build your own publishing center or a writer office or whatever. Change the venue type, and then when it's time to go to work with your sim, you can follow them, and once you get to work, you'll have certain tasks to complete. So this mod gives you that depth and gives you that storyline that you can follow and go to work with your sim, do the tasks, and just adds the realism to certain careers that come with the pack. To showcase this pack, I'm going to be following this couple, Imai and her boyfriend. So first we're going to follow her. Again, as I said, she works at publishing. As you can see, I now got a pop-up saying it's time for Kumiko to head to work, and we will follow her and look at what she will be doing as a writer. Now let me show you the office that Kumiko is going to be working at. This is Essence, and I think the name of the creator is pronounced as Sexy Sims. You should check out her builds. Her builds are absolutely amazing, and again, you can see the theme of the lots that I'm using. It's very beige, very minimalistic, very peaceful, so I'm in love with this. I think you can use this lot as a modeling agency as well. I'm pretty sure it was made kind of with that in the back of the creator's mind, because it looks like it has all of the necessities for the modeling agency, but I decided to use it as the publishing agency. This mod also has certain tasks you need to complete while at work with your sim. It's not as detailed as individual mods might be, like the modeling agency mod, but it still gives you the tasks that you need to complete with your sim. For example, here we need to browse the web, write a book, do the dishes, have a coffee, make a meal, you know, little things like that that you don't otherwise get to do. I mean, otherwise you wouldn't even be able to go with your sim to work, but you know what I mean. It also obviously gives you the ability to work on your sim skills. For example, if you want your sim to be a writer and you need to work on that skill and you need to write books, it gives you the ability to do it in a different environment, so you don't have to sit at home and, you know, grind out the writing skill or grind out writing the books. You can go to work with your sim and do it in a publishing or in the office that you might yourself build. And I just think it's so amazing that this mod gives you the opportunity to explore those different careers that Get to Work expansion pack added. You can also socialize with your coworkers and meet new people, meet new sims and build relationships with them. Now we're gonna jump on to Zachary, who is Kumiko's boyfriend, and he's in the athlete career. Zachary has arrived to his office, I guess. This is a professional athlete gym that he's gonna be at for today. This is Sim Quinox, and it is just a gorgeous build by Jack's Place The Sims. It's like the most exclusive gym that you can find in San Myshuno, but for this showcase, I'm just gonna be using it as a professional athlete gym where Zachary is gonna be working today. This gym is honestly such an amazing build. I cannot imagine myself using any other gym for the foreseeable future for my Sims to go to. Now back to Zachary, we have certain tasks that we need to do. He needs to discuss fitness techniques 10 times, run on a treadmill, discuss hydration, and dance. So again, you see this mod allows you to go to work with certain professions that you're actually not able to do with the expansion pack, but with this mod you are. So like if you want to play as an astronaut, if you want to play as an athlete, like you can do that. Again, it also generates NPCs for the game, which in my case are the townies that I have. So it just says they're staff members. So they're all gonna be like exercising. We have, oh, that's Lindsay, a B-list like celebrities. So why don't we discuss fitness techniques with, who is this? Nat Marin. Let's say hello. And now we can discuss fitness techniques with him. So we have discussed fitness apps, fitness classes, and fitness techniques. So it did count as discussing fitness technique once, and well, we need to do it, I guess, with all of them multiple times. We also need to discuss hydration. So let's try and do that. Now Zachary is just going to exercise to level up his fitness skill. He's going to be using certain equipment that is in the gym. We can also complete some of the tasks that were required by this job. Now Zachary's shift is coming to the end, and again, I just wanted to show you some small things that this mod adds, like going actively to certain jobs, like athlete job where you can exercise. You can also meet other sims that are also in the same career as you, and of course level up your skills at an actual job that you can go to. Now this wraps up the showcase of the Zerboost Turbo Career mod, and the last thing I wanted to show you is the venue times that you need to place in order to be able to follow your sim to work. So as you can see, there is an art studio that you would place if you want a painter to go to work, an astronaut control for an astronaut career, a book studio for a writer, food bar for culinary, fast food and barista careers, a hideout for a criminal career, music and comedy studio for an entertainer, office for the business career, professional gym for the athlete career, secret agent headquarters for the secret agent, and tech studio for a tech guru career. You can also combine the lots to have different career types to go into that workplace. So for example, you can combine astronaut, athlete, and secret agent in workplace 1, business, tech guru, and writer in Workplace 2 and Entertainer and Painter in Workplace 3. So I think it's just so lovely that it gives you the ability to express your creativity in a way if you want to build your own lot for your sim to go to work to, or you can find an amazing build by so many talented creators that put their builds on for us to use. And this is the end of this video and some of the mods that I wanted to show you for Active Career Day that allow you to go to work with your sim and explore different career paths with your sim. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found something useful that you want to try out and explore. I will link all of the mods that I've mentioned in the description down below. Make sure to check them out if you are interested, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and comment on this video and subscribe to not miss the next video on this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!